Hi everyone, my name is Darya Plekhanova. I'm an eyebrow master trainer at Proglass Center. Today, our topic is eyebrows for mature women. We will review the challenges faced by masters and I will show you how to work with them. I will tell you about the shapes of such eyebrows and how to model them in mature women, as well as how to work with hairs, how to prepare the skin for dyeing, apply tint, and the basic rules of working with mature eyebrows. If you are an eyebrow master and like this topic, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button to receive notifications about our new videos. And don't forget to click like to let us know this content is relevant for you. Let's start! What kinds of challenges do masters face with eyebrows of mature women? I often work with aged women who have lowered eyebrows. It means the end of it's lower than the head. It creates the impression of a sad look and visually adds more age. That's why we should fix that. What to do? There are two options. Here's the first one. If eyebrows are long enough, meaning they have long foundation and end, you can shorten the end so that it meets the horizontal line to the eyebrow foundation. If an eyebrow is not too long, we cannot shorten the end, we can only work with the foundation line. Quite often, we can see a lowered end with a straight horizontal foundation. It's not diagonal. This is the case when we can lower the starting point to the level of the end point. Change the brow line from straight to arched. Lower the starting point by 1 or 2 millimeters and you will see that your eyebrows got visually higher and eyes become more opened. Another challenge is asymmetry. Mimic asymmetry, as you know, every person has an asymmetric face. In some people it's minimal, in others it's more pronounced, but asymmetry can be anatomical, genetical or mimic. It happens when we raise one eyebrow to express our emotions and move it a lot. As a result, the eyebrow muscle gets toned and freezes in this position as a woman is aging. It becomes arched and doesn't restore its previous shape. Unfortunately, in this case, we cannot change the shape. Only invasive beauty procedures allow correct and mimic muscles. But we are eyebrow masters, so we cannot change asymmetry that much. We don't draw on the skin and work with the existing shape and hairs. We can make eyebrows a bit closer, lower one and lift another. But when you dye the skin, don't cross the eyebrow borders by more than 1 millimeter. I recommend drawing eyebrows basic shape when the client is calm and comfortable, her eyes are closed and mimic muscles are relaxed. Sometimes it's very hard to relax the face, so ask your client to raise the eyebrows very high, as if she's surprised. Then tell her to lower them abruptly, and it will be easier for her to relax. The next problem we can meet is the arched shape of brows that creates some sort of disharmony. Here we need to turn the oval into a more naturally looking line. We need to draw two straight parallel lines so as to correct the round shape and make eyebrows look more balanced and smooth. We can also meet clients with raised eyebrows that create the appearance of a surprised look, and this fake emotion get imprinted on the face. It often occurs when women make beauty shots and use Botox because it raises eyebrows and make them freeze like that. What to do then? We need to make arched eyebrows smoother and straighter. In this case, we raise the eyebrow starting point a bit. In other words, we need to make a sharp diagonal line a bit smoother. We remove 1 or 2 rows of hairs below and add some volume above the coloring, the upper border of eyebrow. That makes the arched eyebrows look smoother and glance gets more relaxed, harmonic and even kind, because by correcting raised eyebrows, we eliminate the expression of anger, surprise and fake emotions. How to work with hairs in women aged 45 plus. Eyebrow hairs in mature women are a real challenge for masters because many clients typically have overplucked eyebrows. Why? Because when we were young, the eyebrows were in fashion, so girls plucked a lot of hairs. In this case, you should provide recommendations for eyebrow growth and create the outlines that will help your clients maintain shape as they take care of eyebrows at home. What are the kinds of overplucking? Eyebrows can lack thickness when the arch and the lower zone are overplucked. Also, some women lack length because they have shortened eyebrows by overplucking the ends. Another common issue is eyebrows located too far from each other, which makes the nose bridge look too massive. This is why it's important to make eyebrows as close to each other as possible. By the way, today we will correct this type of overplucking on our model, and I will show you how to form the outline. Aside from overplucking, aging also slows down hair regeneration. Fluid balance in the body changes and the eyebrow hairs can dry out. Also, mature women often have very coarse or deformed hairs that can start growing down or chaotically. That might be outcome of hair cutting because it affects growth cycle and hair get thick and start growing continuously in different directions, and eyebrows become like a hard brush. In some women, coarse hairs are a genetic trait, and with aging they will get even harder. That's why I don't recommend dyeing such eyebrows with henna, because it will dry hairs even more. It's better to use eyebrow tint. If eyebrows are cut and you can see them growing chaotically, know that it takes half of a year for hairs to grow and restore their anatomical structure. That means you can make a neat and accurate shape only after 6 months. And of course, the last peculiarity of mature eyebrows are gray hairs. How to work with them? If there are gray hairs and eyebrows are all silver, I recommend using a tint with an oxide 3 to 6%. A lower percentage will not allow us to dye hair properly, so take a bit more concentrated oxide. If eyebrows are not very gray and have a couple of silver hairs, better remove these hairs, because when you will start dyeing eyebrows in one color, gray hairs will acquire a darker shade and will stand out. So it would be easier just to pluck them. Now I want to discuss the mature skin around eyebrows. With aging, the skin loses its elasticity and tone and becomes thin and sensitive. That's why we should treat such skin very delicately. In particular, I don't recommend to make correction with wax or sugar. They may cause a strong irritation, and wax can even leave burn wounds on the skin. In this case, I recommend to use tweezers or threading. As I said, the skin is thin and soft. It would be enough to draw a clear outline, especially on the lower border and around the end. When you are moving your brush along the line, use a method by makeup masters. Slightly pull an eyebrow end in the direction of temple so that the skin would become an even canvas, and your brush would slide on it, allowing you to create accurate lines. Another peculiarity of mature skin is high dryness. If the skin is very dry and peels away, it may be colored unevenly. In this case, I recommend using soft peelings with natural oils that will nourish the skin and allow you to make accurate shaping and coloring. I leave such peeling on the skin for 2 or 3 minutes on average, sometimes up to 5 minutes, to moisturize the skin enough. Finally, I want to tell you about 3 golden rules of working with mature eyebrows. Every woman coming to me asks about one thing, the same thing. Not white, not bright, not crisp. Memorize 3 rules to keep your customers satisfied. Okay, we start our procedure of eyebrow dyeing. This is our beautiful model Helena. She is cheerful and smiling. We've had a little conversation and she told me about her preferences. Guess what they are? Not white, not bright, not crisp. Standard requirements. What we see in Helena's eyebrows. They are slightly asymmetric. There is mimic asymmetry. The left eyebrow is lifted. The right one is straight, so we will need to align them. Please mind that eyebrows will still be somewhat asymmetric after the procedure. I will make some adjustment, but drastic changes are possible only with a beauty doctor. I analyze brows and eyes. Actually, they are soft, no head hairs. We have only a few long and wavy hairs that we will pluck, just a couple. It won't affect your eyebrows thickness, but we will make them neat. As for the skin, it's not dry rather than a combination type, but I will use soft peeling instead of hard scrub so as not to scratch the skin. And I won't leave it, just cleanse the skin and remove it with water. Now we can start modeling eyebrows. We see overplucking of length, a very short end, and the starting point is far from the piercing zone. What to do? First, we add some length to the end, 1 or 2 millimeters, and make eyebrows closer to each other in the piercing zone. Time for procedure. First, we remove makeup with a micellar water, applying peeling, massage eyebrows and cleanse the skin. Then we apply a special shampoo to open hair cuticles and ensure a deeper and long-lasting color. Finally, we degrease the skin with a cleanser by Henna Expert. For this color type, we picked henna of the classic blonde shape by Henna Expert brand. Then we mix henna with water to reach the syrup consistency. Apply henna in 2 layers. Stamp it. We see the face shape is round, so we need to make a few corrections. How to do it? First, we visually extend the face by raising the arch, just 1 millimeter. Secondly, we shift the apex point a bit closer to the center. This way, we correct the width of the face. I don't recommend drawing straight, low, arched eyebrows on mature women. It's better to lift the arch a little bit. Don't be afraid of making upper and lower lines not parallel to each other. Here we are. How do you like it, Helena? Take a look at the mirror. Awesome! Here are some care recommendations from me. Do not wet eyebrows for 24 hours. Wash the skin only around eyebrows. Do not use oils, toners, micellar water or any other products with micelles on the first day or even within 3 days. The less you wet your eyebrows, the longer the color will last. Thanks for participation. I hope this video was useful for you and now you are not afraid of working with mature clients. Leave your comments, ask questions, I will be glad to answer. And if you are challenged with eyebrows modeling, correcting and coloring or have any other issues you cannot solve on your own, we are looking forward to seeing you on our courses by ProGlance company. That's it for today. I wish you all thankful customers and great works in your portfolio. Bye-bye!